For Miami to start the second quarter. They trail it by a touchdown. They have a 2nd down and 8 for Ja'Cory Harris. Now the run game and a big hole in the middle for Berry. Close to the 1st down. Picks up.
The rest of these backs a shot.
Can the offensive line get it for him? They do. 1st down
like
and
to do
10.
against Benjamin and also Leonard Hankerson.
Henderson's out and Johnson's at right tackle too, and incomplete. Play action. Harris deep down the middle, incomplete. 3rd and 10 as they don't pick up anything on that long pass. And a counter play with Berry. Fumble! Knowles, end zone. Touchdown, Nick Moody. The sophomore. Crazy things can happen, Herbie.
A good job of scooping this up and going. A little effort here by Berry, but the one thing I want to know, Brent, once Moody picks this up, good effort to bring him down, and then right there, Benjamin, does he strip the ball before he crosses the goal line? It's worth another look for sure. Because
it's coming out,
and if the ball rolls out of the end zone, it'll be 1st and 20 Miami. First and 10 at their own 20. It's a touchback.
Great pickup, Herbie, because this is really going to send instant replay back and forth. It looks to me as he's turning that ball is coming out. Folks, what do you think at home?
And the other thing, Brent, is I think he's still in the air. I don't think his back had touched the field before the ball came out. There's a little face mask.
And of course, they can't call that.
No. But he's still up.
I want to make sure everybody understands. The officials on the field could have called face mask, but instant replay cannot. They cannot initiate a foul. So. Thomas will try to swing outside, step in for the touchdown. The turnover. Lee adds the point. Now watch the hit on the fumble. In charge. And with the golden shoe, bangs it out of the end zone, and we go to Robert Flores for SportsCenter right now. From St. Paul, Minnesota, is back at right tackle. He's number 77, and they put a tight end over there on that side of the line. Play action, drops it off to James. James is down just short of the 20-yard line.
You can't run the ball. It's tough to run this offense.
He flares one to the outside, and Berry is up in 12. Bird down at the bottom of your screen. And Harris goes toward that far side, incomplete. And out of bounds, and the
definitely
Canes
locked
again
in on their keys and flying to the ball.
Bosher with Greg Reed waiting. This is going to take a Miami bounce. Reed will pick it up on the hop, and he's leveled at the 29-yard line. The running back behind Christian Ponder. He'll stretch the defense, and a huge hole again. Dominant cuts back, got a blocker. And coming up over the top is Colin McCarthy as the running back. And he is thrown back that time. There is that pistol sweeping the country. The Chris Alt formation from Nevada. Dropped. Incomplete with the college football game. And here he is tonight as Ponder drops it in underneath and comes right back to Halstead, and Halstead is inside the 15 for Miami. In that red zone again. Ponder comes up underneath for a couple of yards.
For Christian Ponder.
7 of 11 for 89 yards as he looks at this 2nd and 7. Here comes Thomas. Not afraid to take a defensive player on, is he? Thomas picks his way into the end zone again. That's his 3rd touchdown of the night.
13 pounds, willing to go in there and pick up those big linebackers.
Dustin Hopkins has his third extra point of the night. So the young man, Dustin Hopkins, and needing something to happen, Greg Cooper is back deep. Well, he's got a big leg, doesn't he? Out of the end zone. So here we are, folks. And Herbie, go ahead.
1974.
First down and 10. Play action. Jacory, the deep middle ball, incomplete and
the
almost.
Atmosphere, the tempo of Kevin Wilson's offense that night got the best of them. They learned from it, came back and got better.
Here's Jacory coming in underneath the bench. And he picks up about 7 yards. Well, since then, Jimbo, last 3 games have been outstanding. And again, here tonight, let's see third down what that defense can come up with. And Jacory with Johnson going down. Aldarius Thomas dominating. So they're going to go on 4th and 1. And when you do this in this situation, folks, you got to make it. And they do. Berry.
Showing a little bit of fight, getting up there. 4th down. Brent, you said it, pretty desperate inside your own 30. The first half, down 21. They've got to go for it. I thought it might be a sneak, but they're able to get a little bit of a push there and give Berry enough room to wiggle through for the first.
Almost picked off that screen pass. Jeff Stoutland has to be beside himself with his offensive line. And third down and 1. Plenty of time for Miami to get on the board here in the first half. There's the first down with James.
Football to be played. Miami can get back in this game, but just so far from what we've seen, it's shocking to me to see the lack of life from the Canes in this first half.
From under center. Far side, got a man open, and he battles for it. Benjamin does. Exactly that for 31 yards.
Well, he gets one-on-one opportunity against Greg Reed, Florida State's best defensive back, and Reed lets him just get right by him. And Jacory Harris, his strength is throwing the deep ball vertically down the field to give his receivers a chance to make
clock. They get it off. Harris, too high. And James was the intended target.
I'll take responsibility. If the ball is coming to me, I will either knock it down or catch it. There will not be a pick tonight.
And that's exactly what he did there. This is incomplete, in and out.
He's been getting off with his snap.
From the gun. Juggle. First down. First and goal with Hankerson. Caught the juggle before Moody saving a touchdown inside the 5.
And a little move here by Hankerson against Vince Williams, right in the middle. A little move to the outside, back to the inside. And that's exactly what he had to do to find the opening. Nice move.
And on first and goal, Berry can't gain any ground because of play action, rolling. Can he make it? Foot raise, dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
It's a great call to get him to the outside. He still has the speed despite the little bit of an injury he dealt with early. He definitely got to the corner. Kind of aiming for that pylon, trying to be able to pick up the touchdown. Good call on the bootleg. Marcus White committed down. It's an aggressive defense. That bootleg misdirection, a great call.
Here's Bosher. He missed a field goal. He's missed only 1 extra point. Deep kickoff. 2 yards deep, and here comes Greg Reed. A little bit of an alley and a crease. Here comes Reed exploding. And Bosher wades into him and slowed him up. That probably saved a huge night. 3 touchdowns. Here's your eye back. Plenty of time here for the Noles. End around now. Easterling. He's a baseball player, and he is ripped down by Allen. Second down. Here comes Thomas. Only got a couple. Telemac makes his. Here's a handoff. Thomas. A little cutback runner in the hole, isn't he? And Brandon Harris will be the nickelback. Brandon has a slot man toward the top of your formation. They'll hand off, and another loss. McCarthy cleans it up after Armstrong penetrates.
Boy, great job of getting penetration. When you get penetration against an outside zone play, McCarthy fighting through his block, you can see that it allows the defensive backs, in this case, Ray Armstrong comes up. But it started on the outside by McCarthy, kind of setting the edge, beating his tight end, and the rest of the Miami defense is able to come in and chase it down.
Third down and 12. Under back over the middle, high and caught for a first down at the red zone, and knocking on the door again, the Knowles. And Thompson came away with a win, and finally, after 37 days, back home. Second down and 15. Thompson into the middle of the defense.
A war and a fourth quarter game where you're holding on for dear life for both teams.
And that'll be on ESPN. 7 p.m. and they work an end-around play here with Reed, and up for it the Canes, and that is Spence, number 31, to get now by Dustin Hopkins. This will be a 38-yarder. He's from that left hash. Long enough, got it. 24-7 in. Hopkins said, please don't put me in that wide right situation against Miami in the last minute 48 here of the first half. Sellout crowd on hand. What a strong leg he has. And we'll remind everybody that millions of folks watch the family go from ordinary to extraordinary. I wonder if the option was to kick
it over? Maybe that'd be the only reason.
Yeah, that would be the only thing that I could think of that the situation would be. So it is first down and 10 here. And here comes Berry. Steps up in the pocket and incomplete. I can think of only Florida might have done it. I don't know what they did in baseball. They certainly did it basketball and football one year because they beat Ohio State in a national championship game. So we get confirmation that it was Florida. And there is the pitch for the first down to LaRon Byrd. About a minute, a little over a minute left here for Jacory. And the Canes coming down the near side, incomplete. Second down and 10. See if they can find Hankerson with the long ball. And very content here. And the crowd will not like this 16 with a half minute to go. Down 24-7. Got the first down. The clock quickly strikes touchdown. But here's where they need that sense of urgency.
They've wasted 10 seconds.
Going deep near side. Benjamin might have been interfered with. There's no flag. Replay, Herbie, you were 100% right. Here comes Jacory. Back down high, a little bit high on that throw.
Either the Hail Mary off to the right or try to get something as quick as they can and get out of bounds.
This will end the first half.
He's across the line.
Time is out. And listen, he's grabbing that groin. Remember, early in this game, he was lit up a couple of times. Halftime report. John Saunders and Jesse Palmer will be coming up right after this. Florida State dominating here now.